I miss doing shows quite a bit. We're
Man,
working on another album here soon, so maybe that'll change. Maybe I'll start doing shows again. Who knows?
hopefully, I'd be excited. I'd go.
I hope we do start doing shows again. We're working on another album, and so far it is our best one yet. And I know that's like
Does it have like normal screamo, like what you normally do, or is it gonna be kind of like what you did with like two songs in the last two
it's
albums?
gonna be more like those two songs. Because the other two people that were in the band that wanted us to be hardcore all the time, they are no longer in the band. We got rid of them.
Yeah,
So
I'm not a big fan of screamo. I mean, it's
it's like
I don't know.
obviously there's going to be a little bit of screaming in it. It's going to be still metal. It's still going to be rock, but it's going to be a lot
Yeah,
more like
yeah.
those two songs because that's what I enjoy doing. You know what I mean?
You had screaming in like those two songs, but it wasn't like the entire song. Like you could understand, most of what you were saying.
I mean,
There's like an
I'd like to
emotional
think
build
that I'm a
up.
very articulate screamer because even when it is just screaming, you can understand most of what I'm saying. Unlike a lot of other screamers where it's just like you don't understand a fucking word coming out of their mouth.
Dude, I don't even like, and this isn't screaming, but it's kind of like a loud mumbling, like Suicide Boys. I don't know what they're saying really. I just hear loud bass and mumbling.
Yeah, no, I'm not a huge fan of a lot of that type of shit. I would much rather do the singing and like slight screaming, and that's kind of why we got rid of the other two people in the band because they just wanted to sound like the bands that they idolize, and I'm like, I want our own unique sound, bro. I don't want to sound like another band. It's kind of sad. It's kind of boring. You know what I mean? But we're in the middle of making the album. I think it's better, but that's me being biased. But I think it sounds better, and we'll see where it goes from there. So hopefully we'll have some
I'm
information and
excited. I
dates.
like your two songs. I still like go back and listen to Better for Forever.
Yeah, that's the one that gets that and Unbroken are the two ones that get the most plays, and I told them that it would be that way. They just didn't want to see it that way. They were like, "No, we want to be hardcore all the time," and I'm like, "But that's
Uh,
not what people want to hear all the time. That's not what I want to do either." You could tell that I took more pride in those two songs than the other ones. Like I took way more pride in those two songs. I felt those songs more. I wanted to do those songs. So
I think what really confused me was I don't think Better for Forever was your best song on the album, even though to me personally it was like the best song, on the
so
album.
so it actually was the best song on the album, but
Was it?
looking at our YouTube, it doesn't look that way. I think on our Spotify it is. I know for the longest time there, Judgment Day was our big one on the album because it was our single that we released off of the album, and it had a lyric video and everything, and it was being
Really?
promoted by a metal company. So it got like 4K views pretty quickly on the internet. So it was
Oh
like,
yeah, dude. It's not more than that. 6.4.
yeah. So Judgment Day kind of went off, but it was our single and it was being promoted. So like, but then after the actual album got released, Better for Forever got played on the radio, and it's all anybody ever talked about. And I was like, see, that's what I told you. That was going to be the popular song on the album. Like,
They were two good songs. I liked them. They were good.
well,
Fuck man, I'm
that's
so
kind of what we're
glad
bringing.
right now.
That's kind of what we're bringing to the next album, though. So hopefully it works out. I'll
I'm
have
excited.
more updates and I'll have more
It might
information when we're gonna drop the songs or whatever.
it might take off. Music like that is, kind of like a I can't think of a word for it. But
It's a
it's
dying breed right now, but people still want to hear it. But there's not a lot of bands out there doing it.
like fuck, what were there? Alright, man, dude, I'm so like fucking blank mind right now. I can't even think of any bands. 3 Days Grace, three dudes, 3 Doors Down,
Three dudes down.
um, Green Day, a lot of other ones. That kind of music isn't like made anymore.
Oh no, because there's just not a lot of bands that want to do it. Hold on. But no, yeah. So I'll have more information on when those are gonna drop, and I hope they do well because I do miss doing the shows, and we had a lot of momentum before COVID hit and all that shit. So hopefully we get some of that back because that was fun. That was fun doing that. That's what I enjoyed doing.
I really enjoy like editing videos and stuff.
I enjoy doing anything that allows me to be social. Honestly.
Dude, I'm so like unsocial. If like I'm talking to people who aren't my friends, I'm just gonna be like,
No, anything that allows me to be social, bro. Doing shows, talking to random people, like that's kind of why my job at the mall just felt like torture because there was a dead mall and I just sat in the same fucking spot nonstop. So like streaming, making content, getting to talk to random
you come back
people.
with some pretty funny stories though about working at the mall.
Bro,
Like,
yeah,
some
dude, it was
random ass shit.
nuts, dude. It
It was like every week you'd
nuts.
have like a new fucking thing. I remember one time you had talked about this like big ass black dude. That's so random.
That was a mall, bro. It was a mall. I ever tell you about watching the guy get tased right in front of me?
Yeah, wasn't that like the shooting thing? Where you were
No,
at a mall?
no. So there was a shooting, but there was also where this guy got tased like right in front of me. Dude, it was the funniest shit I ever saw in my life. I've never seen something just so like it felt like I was in a cartoon. Like that's how fucking stupid it was. So this dude was stealing from stores, right? And I think he stole a perfume bottle for his girl or whatever from like Victoria's Secret, right?
Oh, that's so manly.
And the security guards were like approaching him, so he booked it, right? Mind you, I'm downstairs in the food court, and this man comes barreling past me out the food court doors. I poke my head around the corner to see what's happening. He makes it out the doors, takes like 10 steps, and 2 police squad cars just pull up. This motherfucker throws the perfume bottle at the windshield.
At the cops' windshield?
At the cop's windshield, and I shit you, dude, it looked straight out of a movie. The cop hopped out his thing, drew it, and BAM! Tased this dude, and he just dropped like a sack of potatoes. Oh. Bro, it was the funniest shit I ever saw in my life, bro. It was the funny... Dude, that was a mall, I tell you. That was a fucking mall. It was just... It seemed like stupid
like a
shit
big
seemed
city,
to
wasn't
happen.
it?
Yeah, Lancaster. Yeah, Lancaster is where all the fucking drug addicts are, so it makes sense that that's a fucking that's a funny fucking mall, dude. This is nuts. It was a nut. It was almost worth being there just to see the stupidity that happened there all the fucking time. Like literally, Q, he's in the Discord server. He's going to Jamaica with us. He was a security guard at that mall, and when I left the mall, I think it was like a week or two later, he's like, "Bro, you missed it." And I'm like, "What?" And he was like, "A deer broke into the mall and was running around the mall, so we had to evacuate a whole wing, and somehow he ended up in the changing rooms in a certain store." So the deer was in the changing rooms, and they had to get the game hunt, like the game. I forget what the name of it is, but like the game warden, game warden.
Federal Wildlife Marshal, this investigation is now under my jurisdiction.
To get up in the ceiling, army crawl his way over top of the changing rooms and shoot the deer in the back of the head and kill it. And they're like,
Man, I would have been like Rainbow Six Siege, just like running in there.
He was like, dude, there was so much blood everywhere. It took us a whole day to clean that shit. And I was like, dude, why does all the stupid shit happen in the mall when I leave? Oh, dude, it's great. I sometimes I want to go back just to see if anything stupid happens, but then I'm like, nah, the sight of that place makes me sick to my stomach. The sight of that just makes me fucking sick.
Ooh, I wish I worked a social job, like working at Walmart or something. Just for like the experience and like being able to talk to people, get to know people. Because where I work now, I don't talk to anybody, so it makes it very hard to actually like
Work on social skills.
obtain social skills. Because like right now, dude, I just don't talk to people. Like if somebody confronts me, dude, I'll act like I'm mute, like in a store or something. I just, I don't know.
Yeah, like I said, I'd rather be doing social shit. I'm a very extroverted individual, if you couldn't tell.
Yeah, man, I need people. I need people. I feel like I'm a very social guy, but right now I'm so like, I feel like I'm being like held back. You know what I mean?
Honestly, that's why I wish you would have came on this trip with us, bro. I kept telling you. I was like, come, come.
I don't know.
And you could have too. The fucking tickets were so cheap. Round trip tickets were so fucking cheap, bro. You could have came. It fucking pissing me off, you bastard.
I know. There's a time. Eventually, I mean that fucking podcast thing sounds pretty exciting. That sounds like
Are
something.
you a fan of Lord of the Rings?
I haven't watched any of them. I recently just, and these are two separate movies, all right, but like both of them are pretty fucking long. I recently tried to watch Star Wars with my homie, and I've tried to watch Star Wars multiple times, and I just haven't finished it. Didn't even finish it with him, bro.
Your ADHD
That
doesn't
was the
let you.
purchase I
Yeah,
made.
your ADHD doesn't let you finish, I guess. Because I was gonna say our next trip we're going to the Shire in New Zealand, where the hobbits come from.
Uh, that where they recorded it?
Yep.
Or
And they had the movie set there still and everything. So there's like these houses in the hills and shit. Dude, it fucking looks crazy. It's nutty.
sounds cool. Like the
And the
Left 4
scenery
Dead
and
set.
the scenery there is a beautiful. All of New Zealand is just gorgeous for some reason, bro.
Where they filmed Left 4 Dead, they like actually built that fucking wall around that little town. Like that was a wall. That was like an actual wall, and I
Left
think
4
they
Dead?
recently took it down, or whatever that zombie movie is, dude. My mind is so fucking out of blank right now.
Um,
Uh,
World War
Walking
Z?
Dead. The Walking Dead.
Walking Dead. Walking Dead.
That-
Got you. Oh, that'd be sick to see, bro. That'd be actually sick to see.
Yeah, I think they're taking it down though. From what I've read, it may be not correct, but like the wall was real, and I think they recently took it down.
But yeah, so next year, this year is our Jamaica trip. Next year is we're going to the Shire, and we might not stay there the whole time because one of the people in my family has been there, and they're like the Shire is awesome, but there's also so much to see there. So what we did is we spent like 2 nights in the Shire, and then the other like 4 nights that we were there, we rented an RV and we just traveled New Zealand. And he was like, dude, it was fucking beautiful, and I was like, that sounds awesome. Not gonna lie. And then the year after that, after our Shire trip, so 2 years from now, we're gonna go to Tokyo. We're gonna go to Japan. We're just
I'd like to go
planning,
to
dude. We're
Tokyo.
just planning these fucking trips, bro. I'm so excited to just see the people that I care about, even if it's just once a year, and just going on a vacation with them. You guys are my family at this point. I've known you guys for so long.
Dude, I want to see the pink cherry blossom trees. They have like a whole ass park, just like pink trees in Tokyo.
I know this is
I
gonna
think it's
sound
good.
really fucked. I know this is gonna sound really fucked, but I really want to see the Suicide Forest.
You're not gonna pull a Logan Paul, are
No,
you?
I'm not gonna pull Logan Paul. Okay,
Oh, I think we just saw a body. Get that on camera. Pull, zoom,
no,
zoom.
no.
Good.
Listen. It's for a completely different reason. If I see a dead body there, so be it. But I'm not gonna care. I'm not gonna video record it. That's disrespectful. But I do want to see it because I hear it is just gorgeous. I hear it's beautiful, and that's why people go there to do that, as like to see that being the last sight that they've seen. And I'm like, if it's that pretty, like I kind of want to see it, bro. Like,
That does sound kind of interesting.
you know what I mean? Like I kind of want to see it, bro. And they also
Yeah,
have this
I mean,
like
who wants to
modern
see
art
the, like-
museum in Tokyo that I've like seen clips of, and I'm like, bro, that is on the bucket list.
Modern art, you say?
Yeah, it's not real art. It's not like paintings. It's like
I thought you were talking about the whole like sex museum in Tokyo.
no. There's a modern art museum in Tokyo, which it's like modern art, where it's not paintings, it's not shit like that, but it's this really creative displays that people have made, and it's like light displays that like are interactive to touch and shit like that. It looks nutty, like it's crazy looking, and it's definitely something I want to see. I think
I
it's
think
I
I
think
mentioned
it's
one.
I think it's the Museum of Modern Technology, if that's what it might be that. I don't know, but I'd have to look it back up again, but that's definitely on the list when I go to Tokyo. 100%. I also want to trick Japanese people into thinking I'm like a rapper or a basketball player because apparently that's what they think all colored guys from America are. So, I'll have a
If
little
you're, I mean,
entourage of Japanese people around me.
if you're not Asian, they think you're like crazy. You're popular. Like you could afford to come here.
My fucking when I was doing the army shit, my my sergeant that was black, he was like, "There's two places you want to get stationed if you get stationed anywhere." He was like, "Especially since you have some color to you, you either want to go to Japan, or you want to go to Germany." Because he said they both have the misconception that black Americans are always athletes or rap stars, and you will either get so much puss or people will just following you around like you're famous. And I'm like, that sounds funny as fuck. No, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Just yeah, I'm famous, and they're just following you around, taking pictures with you and shit. It's just like there was some picture of some random guy in their phone, bro.
I think Travis Scott was in Tokyo and nobody recognized him. Like nobody knew who the fuck he was. It was pretty sad.
I mean, Travis Scott looks like every rapper to me. They're all starting to blend together and look fairly the same.
Yeah.
It's that whole style that they're all going for.
The whole like big dreadlocks and big gold chains
And being
or
as
being
outlandish,
bald.
and being as outlandish as you possibly can be. I
Driving
literally
around in
I saw a picture of
big-ass
Travis Scott
Mercedes
walking
Benz.
around with knee pads that were like bright yellow with smiley faces on them. I'm like, okay.
I mean, you seen the shit that Kanye wears, dude? Like walking outside looking like a red inflatable balloon.
Yeah. I actually just talked about this a little bit ago. I fucking was like, dude, what the fuck is Kanye wearing? He looked like he was wearing a trash bag on his top half and then like MMA sparring shoes, like shin guards and shit. And I was like, dude, what the fuck is going on with this man right now? I don't know. It's the new Yeezys, bro. It's the 2023 Yeezys, bro.
I think he just like separated with them. I don't think he's a part of Yeezy anywhere, or whatever Yeezy was.
I thought Yeezy was his brand. I thought he made Yeezys.
After the whole like the Jewish thing, a lot of companies have kind of like bailed out.
Got you. And no, that's not racist. I'm half black. I'm saying that the style of rappers, they just all look the same to me now. You can't tell me I'm wrong. They're all like copping the same fucking style. It's not racist. It's just a fact.
Even like white rappers, dude. White rappers, like most white rappers look the same.
Oh, besides Machine Gun Kelly, he's trying to be different.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck he's doing. Like cowboy rap.
No, he's trying to be punk, and it's just not. It's not working, bro. I hate his style so much, bro. I hate his style so much, bro.
Kind of looks like a douchebag, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, he is. From what I hear, he is a douchebag.
All these tattoos, dude. I'm getting like mixed, cause I've seen like some of his recent music videos where he's like dressed up as like a cowboy, and then you got some of these where he's like emo shy boy, and then like I don't even fucking know, dude.
At this point, if we're gonna keep it 100 with each other, I don't even think that Machine Gun Kelly knows what he is at this point. I think he's just floating around trying to find himself, find his niche where he fits. Because I don't think he even knows at this point. Because he's just all over the board, bro. He's just all over the board.
Every photo I click on, he looks like a different dude.
Man bun Kelly, bro. Man bun Kelly. Oh, I can't say anything because you got a ponytail in.
No, you don't have yours on?
No, my hair's down right now. I got the curly locks flowing.
I gotta get a haircut. I got too much hair. My hair goes like past my shoulders, and it's time to clip it.
I got that black boy curly hair going on right now.
My hair is just
when I let
wavy.
my shit go, that shit becomes an actual afro. Like,
I can make my hair into an afro if I like brush it out while it's dry.
See,
It'll
that's the
just like
problem. I don't have to make it into an afro. My shit just be like, boom. Did you see the Did you see the picture I posted in selfies of me when I was younger with my big ass mop head, bro? With the big ass afro.
was it recently?
Yeah. It's recently. I posted it in selfies. It's fucking. I got the mop head going on, dog.
Oh my god, yeah, dude, you don't look like you're from America, bro. You look like you're from one of those third world countries where you're like, scavenging the place for people to buy your shitty little bracelets, or almost like a skateboarder. Dude, you look so weird.
I know, and that's when I was a baby with like no tattoos, bro. I think I was fresh out of high school in that picture. No tattoo. I think I had like my half sleeve, but that was it.
You even look like two different dudes in these two photos he's in. One you're like bald, and one you have like a full head of hair.
I'm not bald. I just have short, buzzed hair. And that was me at like 12 years old. No, I wasn't 12. I was like 13, 14 in that picture. The one where I'm like throwing up the west side. Hey man, I don't want to hear anything. I've seen your younger pictures. I've seen your younger pictures, Doc.
They're pretty bad.
Hello, Cass.
Yeah. Somebody's actually uploading some pretty bad photos of me right now.
What do you mean? Wait, what?
Yeah, my homie and my
You're
my
still
Mr.
back
Manager.
at work? Jesus Christ.
Do what?
Oh, not you. See, this is why I like the live interactions. There's somebody in my chat that just keeps going, yikes. And they're like, yikes, that's racist. Bruh, if you don't like the podcast, literally at the beginning of the podcast, I'm saying if you get offended easily, don't fucking watch, because I don't give a fuck what comes out of my mouth.
It's not racist. You're fucking racist. Fuck you. You're racist.
It's racist for you it's racist for you to even say that I'm racist, bro. I'm black, white, and Puerto Rican. The only people that I can physically be racist against are Asians, and I love Asians, okay? Like, I don't call it being racist. I hate everybody equally, okay? Besides Asians, they are superior.
They are. I mean, you see Asian people play video games? That's really something else. Asian people, like, are at the top of the world in Valorant, CSGO, chess. I mean, I think the top chess player is white, but Asian people make up a large majority.
Yeah, what is his name? Like
top 100.
Magnus Carlsen or something like that. The top chess player in the world. And that goes to show that your name really does mean something. Like your name, because when you hear somebody named Magnus, what do you assume that they do? They play chess. They're a fucking nerd. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, his name is like Magnus Carlsen or something like that. And he's the #1 chess player in the world. And I'm like, with a name like Magnus, I envision that you're a chess player, bro. Like, if your name is Magnus, I'm assuming you play chess or you're a real fucking nerd.
He's really good at it, dude. I've seen like where he's just like been late to chess matches and just come back and click, all right, done. And just walks away. Does he even play chess for fun?
No, I think he just goes professional tournaments at this point. I know that he took a break from professional tournaments because there was this huge controversy that Moist Critical covered where it was like he got beat by like such a lower ranked player.
Yeah, like I think.
Because they thought he was cheating or something like that.
Yeah, it was some like vibrator in his hands.
Yeah, some vibrating anal beads or something like that that would vibrate and tell him what move to make. And I'm like, bro, honestly, if this man has enough balls to put vibrating anal beads up his ass, he deserved the win.
Just like mid chess match. Yeah.
No, that's fine. That's a fair point. But I say the same thing in every single podcast. We really don't give a shit what comes out of our mouth. We're not here to cater to snowflake culture, cancel culture. We really just don't give a shit. We don't care. We can talk about what we want to talk about when we want to talk about it. It's a podcast literally of talking about whatever comes to our brain at that point in time. We have no talking points. So whatever comes out of our mouth is going to come out of our mouth, regardless. But no. if that guy if that guy has the balls to fucking cheat with anal beads, he deserved that win, bro. In my opinion, if he did, because they can't prove it, they didn't like search his asshole or like.
You know how like bizarre that is to be like, search your asshole for. Who the fuck does that? Who the fuck shows up to a chess competition with anal beads in your ass for somebody on the other side to like be like,
bro?
If you made it that far, bro.
Could you
props to you.
imagine? Could you imagine if you were that guy that changed the chess gaming world forever to where anybody that's entering into a tournament now has to spread their cheeks and get their asshole checked? Could you imagine if you were that guy that changed that for everybody?
Yeah, now nobody wants to play chess anymore. Nobody wants to get their ass spread by some like Magnum or Magnus, whoever the fuck.
And I think, and it's funny because I think that they were scheduled to have a rematch, and they started their rematch, and I think it was like 2 or 3 moves in, Magnus was just like, "I forfeit. I'm walking away," because I think he thought that that dude was cheating too based on the moves that he was making. So Magnus just got up. He's like, I'm not doing this." He has more anal beads in his ass.
He must have been. I mean, I don't know. He must have been cheating because that guy is like, play chess blindfolded with just like hearing where the dude makes his moves.
I mean, the people that were sitting there saying that this dude was cheating with anal beads, apparently there's this program that tells you what moves to make based on what moves have been made. And they're saying that the moves that he made would have matched up with that program telling him those moves to make, like almost flawlessly. So that's why the whole conspiracy of like the anal beads that are vibrating came across. Because, if he was like making those moves perfectly, and he was obviously a super low ranked player compared to Magnus.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, I would hate to be that guy, bro. Everybody would be like, "Oh, fuck that guy. Now we got to get our assholes checked." Fuck that guy, bro.
Have you watched or finished any anime recently?
You might be very proud to know.
You watched Demon Slayer?
I did.
Ooh, how was it?
I'm not caught up on the 3rd season yet.
Oh.
So I haven't watched any of the 3rd season because me being the entitled piece of shit that I am, refuse to watch it until the dubbed version comes out. I'm way too lazy to sit there and read when I'm trying to watch something. My ADHD doesn't allow for it. I can't do it. I also have grown attachments to like American voice actors, like because I think some of them fit their roles perfectly. Like Naruto, I couldn't see anybody voicing Kakashi other than the guy who voiced Kakashi. You see what I mean? Like it's just like I think that American voice actors are better for certain roles, and so I definitely prefer dubbed. But I've caught up to like the end of season 2, and I will tell you right now, the first season was like really slow for me. Like I almost didn't make it through the first season. I think I made it like 3 episodes in, and I had to like check myself. I was like, "No, bro, you gotta keep going," because I was about to just be like, "Dude, this is so fucking boring."
Of Demon Slayer?
Yeah, dude. I could dude, the first 4 episodes, I was like, this is almost painful to watch, bro. Like it was just so slow and boring. But then when it started getting into the fights, I was like, okay, I could see how this would be good. And then the second season was just fucking phenomenal, bro. The fight scenes, I will say though, the fight scenes carry it. The fight scenes carry Demon Slayer. If it wasn't for how like masterful the fight scenes looked, it wouldn't be as interesting to me. But they go hard on those fight scenes, bro.
It's really good quality, dude.
They go hard. And then they gave you that nice little punch in the feels when the flame, whatever you call him, died.
Rengoku?
Yeah.
The flame Hashira?
Hashira, yeah, that's what they call him. Hashira. So that was interesting. It's definitely a decent anime. I still wouldn't put it up there with my favorites, but it's good. It's good. It's good. I like the fight scenes. Fight scenes are dope.
Ooh.
I mean, some of them demons on there are pretty fucking hot too.
No.
That chick, she was hot, bro. That chick was hot. The one that had the ugly brother.
Oh yeah.
Dude, she was hot. She's fucking hot, bro. I don't give a fuck, bro.
Decent fight scene. I just like the animation quality of the fights.
Dude, the animation quality is absolutely nuts. Like I don't think I've seen a anime with the attention to detail in the fight scenes. Besides like Chainsaw Man, I think the fucking fight scenes in Chainsaw Man are really fucking good. And I think that's becoming one of my favorites. I can't wait for the second season to come out, bro. Chainsaw Man is just so funny. It was like, I think it was the first anime that during the first episode, I was like, I'm going to love this anime. The first episode had me hooked instantly. I watched it and I was like, this is going to be amazing.
Yeah, your love for boobs have been reincarnated to an anime character.
Bro, it's so fun. It's such a stupid premise.
マキマさんも胸揉んでみて
For an anime, but it's so funny, bro. It's so... Because, like, if you look at every other anime in existence, these guys have a real reason for fighting. Whether it be avenging their family, to be the greatest, like, blah, 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 whatever. They always have a real reason for fighting. And this motherfucker just shows up and he's like, I fight so I can touch some titties. And I'm like, that's my boy right there. That's my man's.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
That's a good premise, bro. Like, just to touch titties for the first time, bro. Fuck it, bro.
That's...
Yeah, although that chick gives me, like, there's just something not right about that bitch.
Oh, the bitch with the, like, yellow eyes?
Yeah, there is just some... Dude, I don't know what it is, but there is just something not right about that bitch. There's something not right about her, bro.
Yeah, after she, like, you know, was like, oh, here are the eyeballs to all your family members and such. That was pretty much like, oh, she's the bad guy.
Yeah, she seemed all sweet and innocent at the beginning. I mean, she definitely had, like, a dommy mommy complex to where she liked to fucking dom people because she made them like their pets and shit. And I was like, okay, well, I get that's not a red flag. It is what it is. And then she started getting really weird and threatening people with eyeballs, and I was like, okay, well, maybe this chick is, like, fucked up, bro. Like, maybe...
I'm talking about... Motherfucker over here has read every manga in existence.
Yeah, I don't know how he finds the time to read all of these mangas, bro, because he always knows everything before it happens. He's like, just wait and see. And I'm like, dude, how many fucking mangas have you read, bro?
They're mostly pictures. Like, you can go through, like, a book and, like...
Yeah, but that means he's buying all these mangas.
You can read them online.
For free?
For free!
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay, maybe I have to start doing that at some point, because I'm
Even
tired of
on,
him. I'm tired of him knowing shit before I know it.
They're, like, you know, manga websites. I don't know if they're, you know...
Legal?
Distributing any of the money they make towards the creators, but you can read the manga somewhere online.
He said we're not allowed to talk about that shit.
Yeah. They have manga on Crunchyroll. Well, there you go.
Wait, what? Since when does Crunchyroll have manga? What? I missed out on something then. Shit. I had no idea. I'm also too lazy to read, bro. I'd just rather watch it.
Well, they're like mostly pictures.
I could be a little child looking through my little picture book.
Yeah.
But we're gonna leave off here.
Mostly pictures.
Yeah, your little picture book, yeah.
No.
We're gonna leave it off here though, before we keep going on tangents and give Vexed a 3-hour fucking video to edit. Because I just realized we're at like an hour and 40 minutes, so she's gonna be editing. It's gonna turn into a 2-hour video. So we will pick back up on this next Monday when we do the podcast again. But we definitely have to set up the
I'm gonna have
Haunted
a
Asylum
monster. I'm gonna have a Monster Energy drink or something for the next one if I'm like this, bro. I'm a fucking...
Yeah, bro, you were very... You perked up there for a little bit, and then now you're back to being blah again.
Yeah.
It's okay,
Sorry
bro.
for having you talk to a brick wall for the past...
It's okay, bro. It's okay.
A little bit.
It's okay. I still enjoy talking to you. That's why I do this. I only do this because I enjoy the conversation. Like, to be perfectly honest with you. But we definitely have to work on doing that Abandoned Asylum podcast.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I'll hit you up. I'll look up plane ticket cost, and then whenever you think you'll be able to do it, I'll let my boy know that works there, and we'll get in there and we'll do that shit. And then we'll do the podcast for like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, and then I can go around with one of my GoPros, my 4K GoPros in cinematic mode, and like record, and then maybe make some content videos out of it aside from the podcast.
How many
you know what I mean?
GoPros do you have?
I have 4.
Damn, well, like, bro, we got like me, you, 2 other people. You got multiple footages. All of us going to like just
Dude, we could be
exploring.
like the real world Ghost Adventures with what is his name, Zach Brannigan or something like that.
Zach Brannigan.
Is that not his name? I probably butchered the shit.
No idea.
But they're just like, oh my god, Aaron, did you hear that? Oh my god, Aaron, are you lightheaded? we can. We can do that shit. That'll be funny. We can make a little content out of it.
Oh my god, dude, that ghost just opened that door. That door's not open. Oh my god.
Oh my god, the ghost just farted. Dude, I love ghost like ghost shows. They're so dumb, bro.
As Billy and Aaron race to my rescue, I lay on the floor and literally feel like every single evil and negative emotion that this building ever contained is being forcefully injected inside of me to feel fear beyond comprehension.
They used to be creepy, like the ones they used to have on air.
Oh no, yeah, dude. I kind of miss the This is the last thing I'm gonna say before we keep going. This is gonna turn into another hour of talking. But
I know.
I miss. What the fuck was that, bro? They used to take videos, right, that were posted online, and go to the places that they were posted and see if they can recreate the video to see if it was real or fake. Like, just unexplainable videos, and they would go to those places and try to recreate the video.
I think I know who you're talking about. Or I can't think of their name, but I know I've seen the videos.
That was fun to watch. I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty cool. Because like obviously a lot of them ended up being fake because you could recreate it fairly easy. But there was someone that were like, yeah, we don't know how to recreate this. This might be real. And I was like, dude, that's fucking crazy. That's nuts. Just like there's this road. And this is actually the last thing that I'll say. But there's this road in Pennsylvania. I can't remember exactly where it is, but it is in Pennsylvania. And it's a hill, right? But
Okay, the vehicle goes upwards.
but things roll up the hill. So if you placed a bottle of water at the bottom of the hill, it would roll up, and that's real. Like that's a real thing, bro. It's a real thing. People put their cars in like part or in neutral, and the car will just roll up the hill.
Yeah, there's like some science behind it. I couldn't tell you what it is. I mean, I've seen the video where they've like dissected it.
I kind of wish that I went to this place called Centralia back in the day. I've been there now, but it's not as cool as what it used to be. So there's this place called Centralia in PA, and I've been there multiple times now, where a coal mine caught on fire, and they evacuated the whole area, like the whole town, everything. And there was just smoke and ash pouring out of this, and it's still burning till this day. But it's so deep in the mine now that you don't really see anything. But for the first like 10, 15 years, bro, it's the place that Silent Hill is based off of. So it used to look like that, bro. And I wish I would have went back in the day. Just the fucking smoke and fog everywhere, the ashes falling from the sky, just abandoned buildings everywhere. I wish I would have been able to see it in its heyday, but it's not as cool anymore. It's just kind of upsetting.
Damn, is it still like abandoned?
Yeah. I mean, there's like 3 families that still live there, and they hate tourists. But for all intents and purposes, yes, it's abandoned. There's like 3 families that live there. But Silent Hill is literally based off of Centralia, which is the cool part about it. Like, I wish I would have went to go see it, but you know, it is what it is. I've still seen it. It still looks kind of cool, but it's just not what it used to be.
Damn.
But we're gonna shut this down. We gotta.
Yeah.
But I will see you next Monday, buddy.
I'll see you next Monday, man.
Adios, bye. Bye, guys.